na ngayon na 3 years na yan, no? Dapat magkaroon na tayo ng closure tungkol dito eh. Di ba? That's the reason why, ngayon, nagkaroon tayo ng Quadcom in 2024 at final uli natin ang bill na i-final ko dati to amend the Charter of the Commission on Human Rights at bigyan talaga natin ng ngipin ang Commission on Human Rights. At dapat naman yan ay suportahan din ng Philippine National Police at ng NBI for that matter, no? Pagkat napakahalaga po nito. Ngayon, mula noong 2016, sabi nyo, more than 4,000 na ang EJK cases na naimbestigahan ninyo, Chairperson?
4,031 cases, Mr. Chair.
And according to your personal knowledge, ilan na po ang naifile sa korte ng NBI o ng DOJ o ng Philippine National Police?
Hindi ho ako familiar do sa kung ilan ang na-file ng DOJ, pero ang pagkakaalam ko po ay kokonti lamang yun na-file.
Kakaunti pa lamang. General Bakay, meron bang, you have more than 6,000 while the CASR has more than 4,000. So, ilan na po ang na-file dito as to your knowledge?
Your Honor, for the admin cases, Your Honor, we have here the yes, and all of it were investigated, I believe, by the Internal Affairs Service insofar as the administrative aspect is concerned. But as to the criminal aspect, Mr. Chair, the PNP did not file any criminal cases to that effect. I think it was other law enforcement agencies who filed cases against police officers, like in the Kian Angeles case, it was the NBI, I believe, who filed case, and now the police officers are convicted of these crimes. But the Philippine National Police, based on our records, did not file any criminal case. It's the other law enforcement agencies who filed the same, Mr. Chair. But for the admin cases...
General Bakay, the IAS, to my knowledge, also has the mandate to file criminal cases, not only administrative cases.
Correct, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Ang tanong ko sa IAS, kayo po ba ay nakapag-file ng criminal cases on this?
Nung pong nag-assume po ako, Mr. Chair, wala pa po na na-file po na criminal case in respect of the EJ case during the drug war, Mr. Chair.
CHR, how many in your investigation? How many involved? How many uniformed personnel or public officials involved in this operation?
At least kalahati, hindi ko mabigay yung actual number sa ngayon, pero at least kalahati ho dito sa numerong ito ay police officers ang involved. And kung matatapos po namin ang aming investigasyon, we are looking at completing the investigation within the year. We are, kung if warranted by the evidence, Mr. Chair, we will be filing cases against persons involved.
There is really a big problem here, Mr. Chair, because medyo hindi kayo nakakasundo ng Philippine National Police, no? But anyway, sa inyong data, yung data, ilan po ang involved na uniform personnel dito?
Mr. Chair, for the period from July 1st, 2016 to June 30, 2022, in respect of the drug war cases, Your Honor, there were 32,803 personnel of the Philippine National Police.
32,000.
803.
800. Ano yung 32,000 na yun?
Ganito po yun, Mr. Chair. Pag nagkaroon po na kasi ng operation, hindi naman po isang tao yan eh.
Team.
Team po yan. So, it will be multiplied by the number of operations times the number of members per team. Yun po yung iniimbestigahan.
At alam nyo po din sa team na yan, kung ilang baril ang ginamit.
Naka-record naman po, Mr.
Naka-record po yun.
Yes po.
Okay, so meron kayong ano po ba ang standard operating procedure nyo rito or the rules of engagement nyo rito? After, for example, like a policeman pinatay niya yung drug pusher, for example. Ano po ang dapat gawin ng Philippine National Police doon sa police na yan?
Dapat po yan ay masailalim na po kagad sa motu proprio investigation.
Ayun.
So kasama po dyan ay sila po ay investigahan yung buong team po. Magkakaroon po ng...
Binabawi niyo yung barel.
Ano po muna yan, nakatenga po muna yan habang iniimbestigahan po, Mr. Chair. At tuloy-tuloy po yung investigation hanggang pati doon po yung sa circumstances surrounding the investigation. Magkakaroon po ng, ano po yan, investigation ng IAS po. Base po doon ay magkakaroon po ng evaluation whether dapat kasuhan po yung police kung nag-violate po sila ng rules of engagement, Mr. Chair.
O ilan na po ang nakasuhan yung police?
Yung pong...
Ito pagkakabilang.
yung po kasing pag may namatay po, Mr. Chair, sa isang police operation, automatic po sila na maiimbestigahan po. So automatic po na may kaso po yung mga yan. Yun po yung nasasangkot nga po sa hanay po sa amin sa PNP for a 6-year period, meron pong 32,803.
Pero I think that you also have to admit the CHR here in the Philippine National Police that you have a very good rules of engagement, pero hindi lahat po nangyari ito nung panahon yun eh.
Dumating po kasi ako, yung pong mga kaso na doon po sa time na yon ay na-resolve na po.
Kailan po kayo dumating sa IAS?
April 2024 lang po, Mr. Chair.
So, dito na kayo sa bagong administrasyon?
Opo. Opo, Mr.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin, inyo ulit binabalikan yung mga nangyari noon na hindi po talaga inibisigahan na maayos.
Kung mayroon pong sapat na ebidensya po, Mr. Chair, ay amin pong binabalikan at babalikan po, Mr. Chair.
Meron ba kayong mga kaso, tanongin ko muna itong CHR, no? Meron ba kayong mga kaso na inyong pinawaward sa DOJ, pero hindi ito umusad?
Wala pa po.
Wala pa.
Dahil hindi ho namin makompleto yung investigasyon namin. Dahil sa kakulangan na ebidensya.
O kayo, hindi nyo na kinakailangan pang i-forward sa DOJ yan sapagkat meron kayong mandatong imbestigahan, di ba, Philippine National Police?
Totoo po yan, Mr. Chair, pero base na rin po sa naging usapan po dito sa Quadcom at sa utos na rin po ng dating Chief PNP Marbil ay meron pong iniahain po na 54 na personnel na involved sa DOJ po for their investigation po, Mr. Chair.
The fact that most of the officials of the Philippine National Police have been appointed by the present president since 2023, di ba? I mean, there should be a massive change as far as the procedure is concerned in the Philippine National Police. Hindi po ba?
Tama po kayo, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Now, sa DOJ po naman, narinig po namin when we were having Quadcom hearing in the past, na meron ding iniimbestigahan ng DOJ, no? Wala ang DOJ dito, pero andito yung NBI. So we'd like to find out from the NBI. I think that you have investigated around 54 of them, or ilan na po ba na-imbestigahan nyo tungkol dito?
Yes, Your Honors, Mr. Chair. While I'm waiting for Attorney Kahigan, no, Attorney Gamunak, who was seated a while ago, we received cases from DOJ. These cases were filed before the DOJ by the PNP, and to my understanding, these were all referred to the NBI for reinvestigation. But to contextualize, Your Honors, we have been deprived of the opportunity to examine the scenes of the crime. Walang binigay na report ang SOCO. Hindi namin makuha kung ano yung caliber na ginamit. Wala yung baril. Wala kaming crime scene investigation. When these cases were referred to us, Your Honors, Mr. Chair, totally iba na yung scenes of the crime.
Referred to you by the Philippine National Police?
By DOJ, Your Honors.
By DOJ?
By DOJ.
Okay.
Filed by the PNP. But later on was referred to the NBI by the DOJ.